Imagine coming home from a hard day at work and stepping right into your garden. Or it's the weekend and you're relaxing on your deck or patio, surrounded by some lush trees, vibrant shrubs, and fragrant flowers. The air is filled with sounds of birds. You may hear a soft tinkling of the wind chimes or gentle trickling of your water feature. Within just a few minutes, I guarantee you'll feel lift in your spirits. And after about 30 minutes, you might find yourself completely recharged. That's the power of nature. Especially when it's your own personal oasis, lovingly crafted with elements of Feng Shui and mindful design. It's not just beautiful to your eyes, it's rejuvenating for your soul and your entire being. Having an outdoor space where you can unwind and feel a sense of belonging is essential. It's ingrained in our DNA. That's why people invest so much time and money in landscaping, because it matters. I'm Natalia Kaylin, and in this video I'll share 7 tips and ideas for creating beautiful and nurturing outdoor spaces. While there are exceptional landscape architects out there, many landscapers offer cookie cutter advice. And this is why some landscaping looks so boring and lack personality. I know some of you watching this video are gardening enthusiasts and love working on your land and probably already have some magnificent outdoor spaces. I hope our discussion will spark some fresh inspiration and ignite your creativity. And if you are in condo or apartment, I'll show you how to transform your patio or balcony into a special retreat. Let's begin by indulging our senses. We are equipped with the 5 main senses: sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. In the garden, we have the opportunity to indulge 4 other senses besides just visual. We can delight in the natural chirping of birds or the gentle hum of bees if you plant the right flowers. If you like birds, consider adding 1 or 2 bird feeders. You can also introduce sounds of trickling water from your water feature or melodious sound of wind chimes. Different people like different sounds. Incorporate sounds that evoke feelings of serenity and happiness in you. There are many ways to indulge our sense of touch. It feels really good to walk barefoot on a warm stone patio or silky grass. Research even suggests that going barefoot can discharge static electricity that we all inevitably collect on us. This helps to alleviate stress. In the summer, I try every day to walk barefoot around the property. When we connect with the earth with our bare feet, we absorb free electrons, which contribute to our health and well-being. Besides, it just feels so good. The sense of smell holds great importance. Natural fragrances are often underrated. While we tend to rely on artificially scented products in our homes, nature offers the most exquisite aromas. Unfortunately, many landscapers overlook the opportunity to incorporate fragrant flowers and shrubs. Yet these scents can bring immense happiness and joy. I always try to plant something that I love to smell all season long. In the spring, it's lilacs, lilies of the valley. Later in the summer, it's peonies, roses, honeysuckles, lilies, and many others. You can even engage your sense of taste if you plant some fruit trees or vegetable gardens, or at least an herb garden. Nothing tastes better than your own homegrown tomatoes, basil, cucumbers, or kale. We enjoy our own grown veggies all summer long, and I love my peaches and particularly raspberries. Nature moves in curves, not straight lines. The river or stream are meandering, not shooting in a straight line, right? Curves are natural to our senses. They relax us. We love curved paths and curved flower beds. Curved swimming pools also feel more relaxing. Straight paths do not feel very harmonious. In Feng Shui terms, the energy moves too fast and doesn't distribute in the surroundings. So it doesn't have that calming influence on us and doesn't help us to slow down. This Feng Shui principle is intuitively understood by good landscapers and gardening enthusiasts. The contrast not only creates visual interest and beauty, but energizes the space. In Feng Shui terminology, the contrast creates energy. For instance, consider creating layers with a mix of short and tall vegetation, flowering plants alongside leafy shrubs or evergreens, and playing with contrasts like dark and light foliage as well as smooth and rough textures. Incorporating these contrasting elements add depth and dimension to the garden, which creates a richer experience. I like creating at least two different kinds of gardens on the property. One is bright and uplifting, and another one is quiet and meditative. The bright and uplifting one would be naturally in the sunny areas, such as the southeast, south, and southwest. In Feng Shui, southeast relates to prosperity and wealth, south relates to reputation and fame, and southwest to relationships. These areas get a lot of sun, making them ideal for planting some vibrant and sun-loving plants like lilies, roses, peonies, marigold, petunia, zinnia, and so on. By creating vibrant energy with bright contrasting colors, we amplify the energy in these significant areas of our lives. A meditative garden would naturally work in the northern part of the property, in the northwest, north, or northeast. You can plant shade-loving leafy plants like hostas, blue or white or purple flowers, blue is the color that relaxes us. Then the next level is even more special. This is when you start personalizing your garden and bringing what your spirit and soul are drawn to. Over the years of working with my clients, I can see how something changes in the garden if people add something that resonates with them on the level of their soul. For example, Buddha is a symbol of inner peace for many. If it would make you happier or more peaceful, add a Buddha to your meditation garden. This is my meditation garden. Or instead of a meditative garden, you can create a fairy garden. See, this really starts to feel quite special. Somehow, by placing these little things, something changes. Garden lights deserve a special mention. Adding garden lights adds something magical. There are a variety of lights that can operate from a solar battery that you can find on Amazon. There are many wonderful ideas on Etsy as well. Allow your soul express itself. And of course, adding a water feature is a wonderful thing to do, especially for those who are willing to invest some time into its maintenance. There are so many beautiful, inspiring examples. If a water feature feels too much for you, a special bird bath might be just the right thing. At some point, I will create a video about how to enhance prosperity with Feng Shui landscaping, and one of the things I will discuss there is exact water feature placement. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss it. Another special thing we love in the garden is the fire pit. We humans are attracted to fire, aren't we? It can be natural wood-burning one, or gas. It's a special kind of pleasure to gather around the warm glow, sharing stories under the starlit sky. And let's mention that the patio or deck, sitting and dining furniture must be comfortable. If it's not comfortable, you will not be able to relax. My porch chairs. I planted honeysuckles by the porch, so I sit and enjoy the aroma and hummingbirds coming by. They come every day, several times a day. This is a little photo story of planting one of my gardens. I enjoyed watching it growing over the years. If you live in a condo or an apartment and don't have a piece of land but have a little patio or a balcony, you can definitely create something special, your little sanctuary. You can add comfortable seating with lots of cushions and potted plants and trellises. You can plant your herb garden. String of lights, of course. Lights and lanterns are especially good in small patio or balcony gardens. You can even add a water fountain. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Hope you enjoyed these ideas and tips and are inspired to incorporate them into your own garden and outdoor space. Please share what was your favorite tip and if you had any aha moments. I added a few favorite items and links to the description box below if you want to check them out. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.